Welcome back to That's Life with John Carver. Today's episode I want to share with you is called A Broken Life. If you walk down any street, if you go into any establishment, a restaurant, or workplace, or a religious building, or maybe just wherever you go socially, if you really think about it long and hard, you're surrounded by broken people. People that are carrying so much baggage. We all have a ton of baggage that we carry around through our lives. So that's the theme of today's show. Well, I want to share a story with you that kind of illustrates that we're all broken. Let me share it with you. Let me read it to you just to get it right. A water bearer in India had two large pots, each hung on each side of a pole which he carried across his neck. One of the pots had a crack in it, and while the other pot was perfect and always delivered a full portion of water at the end of the long walk from the stream to the master's house, the cracked pot arrived only half full. For a full 2 years, this went on daily, with the bearer delivering only one, maybe only a half of a pot of water to his master's house. Of course, the perfect pot, the one that wasn't broken, was proud of its accomplishments, perfect to the end for which it was made. But the poor cracked pot was ashamed of its own imperfection and miserable that it was able only to accomplish half of what it was made to do. After 2 years of what it perceived to be a bitter failure, it spoke to the water bearer one day by the stream. He said, quote, "I am ashamed of myself and I want to apologize to you." The bearer asked, "Why? What are you ashamed of?" The pot replied, "For these past 2 years I was able to deliver only half of my load because this crack in my side caused the water to leak out all the way back to your master's house. You see, because of my flaws, you don't get full value for your efforts." The water bearer felt sorry for the old cracked pot, and his compassion, he said, quote, "As we return to the master's house, I want you to notice the beautiful flowers along the path." As they went uphill, the old cracked pot took notice of the sun warming the beautiful wildflowers. On the side of the path, it had leaked out half of its load. And so again, it apologized to the water bearer for its failure. The bearer said to the pot, quote, "Did you notice that there were flowers only on your side of the path and not on the other pot's side? That's because I've always known about your flaw and I took advantage of it. I planted flower seeds on your side of the path, and every day while we walk back from the stream, you've watered them. For 2 years I was able to pick these beautiful wildflowers to decorate my master's table. Without you just being the way you are, he would not have this beauty to grace his house." Unquote. I wonder if sometimes you and I look at the cracks in our pot, our vessel, our body, our mind, and you think that maybe your cracks aren't making a difference or can't make a difference in other people's lives. I encourage you that your broken places and my broken places can in fact make a difference in the world. Don't be ashamed of your broken places. We all have them. Some of us have quite a few of them. Leverage them. Use them. Don't be ashamed of them. Because when you share them, guess what's going to happen? A lot of people are going to say, you know what? I have cracks too. And that's when the healing begins. Remember, I believe in you.